This is Spanish 3, Family and Community, Vocab 41 through 45. I'm going to say the following words and phrases in English, then Spanish, and then clap. And after I clap, I'd like you to repeat both the English and the Spanish with me. Okay? Here we go. 41. To scratch or to scrape, rascar. To scratch or to scrape, rascar. 42. Sky or heaven, cielo. Sky or heaven, cielo. 43. The skyscraper, el rascacielos. The skyscraper, el rascacielos. 44. The subway stop, la parada de metro. The subway stop, la parada de metro. And finally, 45. Sidewalk, acera. Sidewalk, acera. Let's look at rascar, to scratch or to scrape. Visualize you go to the grocery store with your grandma, and as you're coming out, you see this young juvenile delinquent keying the side of her car. You know where they take a key and they scrape it? And as soon as he sees you and your grandma, he runs away. And your grandma turns to you and says, "That rascal scraped my car," or "That rascal scratched my car." Only a grandmother would say something like rascal. So rascar is to scrape or to scratch. Now, everybody say cielo. Cielo. Cielo means sky or heaven. Here's how I remember it. When you're inside of a house or inside of a building, what's over your head? Everybody say ceiling. Ceiling. And when you go outside, what's over your head? The sky or the heavens. Cielo. So, cielo means sky or heaven. Okay? Now, you know that rascar is to scrape or to scratch, and you know that cielo is sky or heaven. Okay? So, el rascacielos is the thing that scrapes the skies or the thing that scrapes the heavens. What bothers my students is this. It ends in an S, but it's L. There are several words you're going to learn this year that do that. They end in S, but they're singular, like the umbrella, el paraguas, or the windshield wiper, the windshield, el parabrisas. But we'll talk about that later. Just remember, a skyscraper is literally the scraper of skies. Now, we've talked about parars, to stop. Little boy says, "Pa, you really need to stop the car." So, parar is to stop. Parada is the stop. So, la parada de metro is the subway stop. La parada de autobús, the bus stop. La parada de taxi, the taxi stop. Easy enough. We say taxi stop, they say stop of taxi. Now, everybody say acera. Acera. Let's say you're walking down the sidewalk and you see this random playing card lying on the sidewalk, and you pick it up and you say, it's an ace, and it looks like somebody ran it over. It kind of makes you wonder why cars are driving on the sidewalk, but whatever. You find an ace, the card, an ace on the sidewalk, and it looks like somebody ran it over with their car and maybe it blew onto the sidewalk. Okay? Or maybe you're walking on the sidewalk and you see an ace. You know, someone who is a pilot during the war and they shoot down enemy planes. So you see an ace, like, what is his name? The Red Baron walking on the sidewalk. Whatever works for you. Acera is sidewalk. Now, let's do a post quiz. I'm going to cover up the Spanish. I'd like you to look at these words and phrases in English and say the Spanish equivalents out loud, or even better, look at these words and phrases and write the Spanish equivalents down on a sheet of paper. This has been Spanish 3, Family and Community, Vocab 41 through 45.